completely different experience to anything which you've been exposed to in London.
One of the greatest things is to be able to get out of London to visit a part of the country which is very different. You know, you're outside of the halls, 2 minutes walk, you're on the seaside, and yet you're still in quite a busy city.
I'd say the most important thing is to come into it with an open mind and realise that it's nothing like working in London.
My Portsmouth week, if I'm honest, is like the most unstressful week of the whole month.
I'm a lot happier when I'm here.
Fifth year is quite stressful and you're more tired during the month than you realise. Going into clinic, yeah, it's hard work at clinic, but when you come home, the dinner's made, you don't have to do it yourself. And then after that, you can just have a chill, or you can go out to the grass, or go and get an ice cream, or do a bit of work if you want to. I mean, I take a face mask down every time I moisturise, do my nails, you know, the works. It's nice to come out here and have a bit of time for yourself and catch up on what you need to do, as I said, whether that's revision or something else.
It's a lovely area, it's a lovely university.
Do try and venture out. There is a couple of lovely little restaurants, wine bars and things like that if you like that, pubs. I definitely try and explore a little more.
It's really great for me to get closer to my classmates and also the people at the academy.
There's a strong emphasis on teamwork.
Working with a group of people you get to know quite well.
It's really great to come down and to see the same faces where you left them a month ago, and they're always excited to see you.
People here are really friendly.
Clinical staff who you work with, they're absolutely brilliant from a clinical standpoint, but also the fact that they're lovely people, they treat you like equals.
Staff are really nice. Tutors are very supportive.
Everyone's always got a smile on their face. They have some really useful tutorials on practice life or how to prepare for VT, and the whole preparation for the VT interview process has been absolutely incredible here, definitely. Over here I love the fact that we're really independent. The tutors will guide you and will give you hints, but any sort of clinical decision needs to come from you entirely.
For primary care dentistry, it's definitely quite good.
You end up being treated like the clinician that you will be once leaving university.
You can see people becoming more confident, not only in the dentistry.
The best bit of Portsmouth is definitely learning how to treatment plan properly.
It's not just about cons, pros, perio, it's about putting everything you've learned in the 5 years into one patient and bringing it all to the forefront.
I feel was something that I didn't realise I needed to improve on. It really helps in the long run. I hope that a lot of the questions which I would have in practice have been answered.
You're in the pilot scheme of the new NHS contract, so you get to see how things are moving in the new direction.
It readies you for working in what looks to be the future of the NHS, working as part of a widened dental team.
It's always interesting to see what hygiene students are capable of and being able to refer sensibly and how that can work in your team.
From a quota standpoint, it leaves you time to make sure that you're up to scratch with the more complex things.
Reception staff are probably the most loveliest team I've ever seen.
The reception staff are really welcoming, and they've always picked up on some little bit of banter from the last visit, and they'll quiz you.
And if you have a cancellation, they can fix it. If you're running late, you don't have to tell them. Somebody will have picked up that you're running late and they'll give your next patient to somebody else if it's something basic and they know you don't need it.
Gotta love the reception staff. It's so refreshing to see some happy, smiley faces.
Here we are on East Clinic, where the dental students have their own bays. They're nice and spacious.
The bays are huge.
The size of the clinic, the way that it's laid out, pretty much in every bay you feel like you've got your own space.
It's brand spanking new.
Conveniently, there are some little windows where the tutors can poke their head through.
This is where you get to learn how to write some nice, concise notes. Use a proper computer system.
We have our computers in the corner and we use R4. It's much more easy to use than Salou. You'll start enjoying making notes on computers.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, definitely.